Well, I'm on the phone with MDI Volleyball Coach Corey Papadopoli. And, Coach, congratulations. A nice victory against Ellsworth last night at Ellsworth High School.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the girls played great last night.
Straight set victory. And, you know, obviously any time that MDI and Ellsworth play, it's always special.
It is, and they packed the gym last night. Lots of people there from both sides, which was great. That rivalry is always provides great games.
It's nice to see volleyball getting a little love, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And how about as we're talking about that? How about Hannah Boyce? I don't know if you saw that. She was named the Division III Independent Player of the Week across the entire country.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big, for a little Umpy Owl to be named like that, that's not former MDI Trojan.
Yeah, that's terrific. We love to see that.
All right, so you've got 2 games remaining in the season. Friday night, home against Calais, and then Monday night, home against Bucksport. Calais is going to be a tough competition.
They are. They play us very tough. They were our first match of the season. We played a little flat in that match. We didn't serve particularly well, and it certainly helps that we saw them early and we have some idea of what to expect from them, but they're definitely going to be a tough opponent this year.
I think when I looked at it, they made 10-2 or something like that.
Something like that. I think they're in first right now.
Yeah, they are, and doing very, very well in Class B.
Yep.
All right, so they are 10-2. Monday night is senior night. Why don't you chat a little bit about your seniors? As you mentioned, you have 6 seniors on this year's squad.
I do, and they've all contributed in different ways, and we're certainly going to miss them quite a bit next year. Emma Andros, she's new to varsity this year, but she's done a great job for us. She may be the shortest middle in the state, but she plays much taller than her size. She's come in, she's hit well, and she passes well in turn. So she can go in there and play back row as well, and that's been great. Delia Hallett is actually she's also new to varsity this year. Another one of our middles, and Delia's got a great attitude. Always has a smile on her face, and she contributes positively to the team in that regard, and also gives us a little more height at the net, which is something we could use, frankly.
You can't teach height.
You can't. I've tried over the years, but it just doesn't work. And then, we have Brittany Corson, who's one of our captains, and who has been really terrific for us in terms of her leadership and leading by example. She works hard every single day. She's been a great back row presence for us, and one of our best servers. And we have Aubrey Boyce. Aubrey's been varsity for 3 years now, and she also contributes in many ways. She's one of our outsides. She's been hitting pretty well this year, and she's got a great serve, which she can place well and move around the court. And Riley Moore is also her 3rd year on varsity. Riley's filled a number of roles for us over the year, from a right side hitter to setter, and this year she's sort of filled the role as libero, and she's been doing a great job. That way, she gets her hands on a lot of balls, puts them up in good spots. In addition, when the setter takes that first ball, she's able to set that second ball to one of our hitters. So she's done a great job filling in there, and I think she actually loves that role quite a bit, which is good because it's helped us a lot. And finally, we have Cassie Parody, who's also one of our captains, also her 3rd year on varsity. And what's really been great about Cassie this year is her hitting has really come around, and she's turned into a great all-around player, one of the best passers on the team. She can hit with power, and she can place the ball. and just, again, great personality, good leadership out there from her in that regard, very supportive of her teammates, and whether she's on or off the court, and just a great presence to have in the gym.
All right. Well, it's a great way to end, I guess, the regular season here. Now, playoffs start when?
Thursday.
Wow, so there's really no rest. I mean, you've got the last game on the 19th, and then playoffs start on the 22nd.
That's right. Not a lot of time in between. Not a lot of time. So
it just seems that, I mean, that volleyball season is so condensed. I mean, and when you've had 14 games in 6 weeks, it's a lot.
It is, yeah. It is. Although, I think about some of these other states, like Georgia and Florida and whatnot, where they're playing 30, 40 matches a season. And we don't have it so bad in that way.
No. Sure. All right, Coach, have a great day. We'll talk to you next Thursday. And again, we really appreciate all the reports that you're sending us.
Not a problem.
Thanks.
You very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Very much.